As we wait for tornado ratings from the tornadoes over the last several days to come in from the National Weather Service, I specifically wanted to talk about something I see a lot in the aftermath of tornadoes, and that is that the higher the tornado gets rated, the higher the payout from insurance companies will be. And specifically, that insurance companies do not want another EF5 tornado, so the National Weather Service will not rate a tornado an EF5. Both of those things are demonstrably false. Number one, insurance companies don't pay out based on the rating of the tornado. They pay out based specifically on the damage to your home. Because not all homes along a path of, for instance, an EF4 tornado received the same amount of damage. Take, for instance, this tornado track from Friday. This is the Marion, Illinois tornado. This was rated an EF4 tornado, except all of these triangles are different damage indicators along the path. This is EF0, EF1, this orange is EF3, that yellow you can kind of see back there is EF2. There were only two locations of EF4, it was actually updated today, so there are two locations of EF4 damage along this path. One is right here, which is a home that was completely slabbed, and another one is actually directly underneath it, is the trees behind that home that were completely broken off and debarked. And then it goes back down to EF2, EF1, EF3, EF1, EF1, and then EF0 over here, that light blue color. Now, because of this specific damage right here, this entire tornado gets an EF4 rating. However, all of these homes had differing degrees of damage. Now, I'm not saying that insurance companies won't try and argue to not pay that damage, but usually they use tactics like that damage existed before the tornado happened, or that damage was from something else besides the tornado, not, oh, it was only an EF1, so you're not going to get paid. If there is a verifiable tornado and damage from that tornado, they will pay for it. But they will try other ways to not pay for that damage, but not in relation to the actual rating of the tornado. And as far as the National Weather Service not giving out an EF5 rating because insurance companies don't want them to, that, number one, just debunked that because, well, it would be likely one single point along the line for an EF5 damage indicator. But also, there just hasn't been anything that's been well built enough and hit by a tornado to give out that EF5 rating. Now, you all can argue until you're blue in the face in the comments of what tornado should have been an EF5. But I've looked at all the major ones, and I'm going to have to agree with the National Weather Service. None of them really scream this is EF5 damage to me.